False.
I'm ambassador to the Supreme Chancellor. I'm taking these people to Coruscant.
Coruscant, that doesn't compute. Wait, you're under arrest.
Designing the battle droid was a real collaborative effort. Doug Chang and the other artists would come up with designs for parts of the robot or things that they were very specific about. Doug was very particular about the shape of the head, and we actually went through about 5 different iterations of the shape of the head before we nailed what he was really after. But then there were other parts that were left to me to design. A lot of the artwork didn't include feet, didn't include the back, other parts of the body, and so those were left to me to design. Doug really wanted to have a very skeletal look to the whole robot. He wanted to harken it back to the old Jason of the Argonauts skeletons. So we tried to keep everything very gaunt, and in fact they were bone white to begin with and later changed to a tan. We didn't know exactly what the droid was going to have to do, but we assumed that the battle droid would have to have complete mobility as if it was a human being. And so it had to be able to climb stairs and ladders and do whatever, carry a gun, that sort of thing. And so I wanted to make sure that it could actually function, that knee joints were in the right position, ankles and hips, wrists, hands and arms were really one of those things that you can draw things that look like they work, and then when you actually try and make it work, it might not, so you just adjust it a little bit to make it so that it functions properly. Well, it's a really a neat experience to see something that you've worked on for a long time, and then to actually see it on screen and moving around and interacting with other people and knowing, wow, I worked on that. That was something that I did.